Hello and welcome to another episode of Motorsport Manager with Levingston Motors. Last time I fucked up. Pure and simple. Porter. I put him on inters rather than dries. And it's cost us the lead in the team's championship. Thankfully we're not really going for that. I think with how Silver are racing now that they've got same with Vexala to a degree, we are going to start dropping because they've got the drivers working. But Engelhardt could win the championship. Depending on how the next few events go, if they go well, we'll try and win it. If they don't, we're not going to be too bothered. But winning the drivers will improve our marketability. I think Engelhardt's will go straight to 100 because it gives you a lot. Our team marketability, I think it might have gone down last race after that mistake, but it is 78%. If we had a helipad with those three starts, we would have 5-star sponsors, but I think Engelhardt's about to lose his filming a documentary one. 2 weeks. So I think, but because of our increase in team marketability, we should get 4-star still. Because I think Porter, one of the reasons why I got him is that he's good, and his marketability is just naturally high. One thing did happen. We had leaked information. Unfortunately, the mechanic doing it has the nurse perk, which is key to my strategy. It's key. So I can't risk the mechanic happiness. Otherwise, I would normally fine. If it was the other mechanic with super overtake, he gets fined. But I'd rather take the chairman happiness because that's naturally going to go back up with where we're going to finish, because we're going to finish like top half of the table, and it's going to go straight up. Because sponsors, we've got a new 4-star sponsor here, fixed pay per race at 400,000, long term deal, which would just cut our cost, which is cut our losses down from 1.3 to 1.1, and we've now got a shot here of making a profit in a race. 7th or above in this British Grand Prix. A one-way engine's key. Suspension is key, and high-speed corners. I have got a new... Why is he unhappy? Oh, alright, I need to change the suspension. What are you on about? Your car's better. We have got a newer suspension here, which lowers the penalty by 5%, and it does put us, rather than having the 9th best suspension, into the 7th. That means Predator and Archer have a suspension in between 294 and 312. However, the reliability is low, and while I can use it with Engelhardt on the nurse perk, I could easily just rate strip the suspension and get a high performance. So that is what I'm going to do with this race. Then once the reliability is up for the next race, I use that. Same with the gearbox. Once this reliability is actually decent enough, Porter will switch to that one. So I think every part's fitted fine there. Yep. 23 laps, 20% chance of rain, but most importantly it's pretty cold, so the soft tyres pushing like a madman should be fine, especially for Porter and his perk. Off to practice, and I will see you for the race itself. That is the end of practice. As you guess, we get the top 2 again. Engelhardt beating his teammate by 1.25 seconds there. Where are Silver? 7th and 13th, so mediocre for them for practice. Predator doing pretty well with Santa Ana. Evans not bottom, shockingly enough, it's Rogers. Vexala doing pretty decent. But practice is irrelevant. Seventh or above, £1.3 million on the line today. One of our drivers has to have an absolute belter of a race. See if they do. We're rich. I'm going to risk 70% with him. I think 80% for suspension though. You can go all the way down to like 68. He's not even been. We've been doing that. It's not been. You know what? We're going to push it one more. No, we're not. Don't need to be honest. So that will give us a better suspension than, you know, Predator and Archer and all that stuff. Race trim, light foot of soft tyres. It's not that hot, so you can push. There might be rain, but it's doubtful. It was a 20% chance. Although given the last race, it's probably a good thing. Porter's setup isn't great. Engelhardt's is fine. I want that one. We're going to go for the softs. What's this? A 23 lap race. We'll go for the softs so we can push harder. But he is going to come in first. Because I think his tyres won't last as long as Porter. Because he has the trait. So that's fine. I think suspension is meant to be in like there. But I couldn't work it out. Doesn't matter too much though. 93% isn't exactly terrible. It's still pretty high. So once again, Engelhardt is back at the bottom of the pile to start with. D'Oster, you know, these two, the shades, you know, the shade battle. We've got Sarah Thomas of Garuda, the only Garuda race I think doing well. Where's the other Garuda? Oh, 17th, 18th even, 18th in the championship. Third from top and third from bottom. But it is Silver's year. I'm sure of it. You know, we've got two high finishing racers. When you've got that, you can't really lose. And it's 5 red lights for the British Grand Prix. Porter off to a decent start, but the car in front slows him down, so he loses a position to Chew. Cheers. Not everyone's pushing like a madman. Some are only pushing and not going, you know, attack overtake. I'm not sure why. Engelhardt sets a purple sector 1. Because he doesn't have to fight with anybody really. So Porter's trying to get 12th position back from Chew. He's gonna do it. No, he's not. Well, he takes 12th from Sabato there. But Chew defends. Porter though is going to overtake him here. The car in front is not pushing, he's on normal. Engelhardt fighting with Batista there. D'Oster's got past him. Engelhardt needs to do the same and he does so. D'Oster and Engelhardt battling for the title. As things stand. Porter down into 12th. Chew defends. D'Oster gets past Antonov. Ooh, someone won't mind there. That's the Lamb. I failed overtake manoeuvre. People are not pushing now. D'Oster's off. That's not good news for Engelhardt. Porter side by side with Dreyfus. Beats him. Engelhardt down into 20th position. Couldn't overtake and gets punished. D'Oster currently winning this Drivers' Championship. Porter and Gerard in a fight. It is Gorg of Zampella in front. Get past Sabato, please. Porter up into 10th, but Vanana's going for it and he's going to get it. Not for long, Porter's fighting back. He's on the inside. Oh, but Vanana wins it. Engelhardt up to 18th now. It's a three-way battle, and Porter's losing it. On the outside line. No point attacking, might as well stop for now. Engelhardt up into 17th. D'Osta's right in front of him now. Oh, he's getting past Lamb. Engelhardt right behind D'Osta. Porter all over the back of his teammate Gerard there. And Engelhardt gets past D'Osta. Great news for him. And he's attacking as well. That's a legit overtake. Porter is overtaking Gerard, well trying to. Or Engelhardt in a fight now with Thomas and D'Osta. While stuck behind Dreyfus at the same time. Porter on the inside defending. Gets overtaken by his teammate and Dreyfus. Porter is now going to attack again. Engelhardt has pulled away from D'Osta. That's good news for him. Engelhardt's a man on the mission here, going after D'Osta's teammate. Side by side with Gerard. He's on the outside, going to take the inside now, into the straight. Going to overtake him. 12th position for him. He might get 10th here. Engelhardt, a man on the mission. Oh, he slows down a bit there. Might as well keep pushing. 2 laps. D'Osta not making much progress now. He's actually starting to fall a bit. Engelhardt fighting against Gerard here. Trying to defend 13th. Gerard is pushing. Right behind Tang in the slower car, I do believe. Porter's trying to overtake Gerard and does so temporarily. That's putting him off overtaking Engelhardt. Everyone's making moves. The Levingston Motors racers here going straight past Tang. Brilliant progress by the Levingston Motors crew. D'Osta still in 18th. That's good news for Engelhardt. Engelhardt needs to pit. Back condition is fine. Where's Engelhardt got? Everyone's all over the place. It's like a... Jesus Christ, it's like a 6-way. Everyone's here. What's going on? Engelhardt up into 9th. That's Gerard, not D'Osta. D'Osta's that one. Porter defends his position. I think he might even move up one here on Santa Ana, who's pitting. No rain. Fortunately. Or maybe fortunately, after how the last race panned out. So we're going to pit with Porter. Tyre wear looking a bit dodgy. Engelhardt is 20th. No mistake with the pit stop though, so we might beat a few people in the pits. $1.3 million on the line here. Porter trying to get it for us. It's his own Grand Prix as well. He is British. Porter up into 6th now. We are behind Rogers and Mello, but ahead of Evans and Santa Ana. This time last year we would have been absolutely delighted with that. This year we want more. We want a lot more. Porter up into 5th. Having a good race so far. Engelhardt in 18th though. Behind... I don't know where... I think that's Rogers. I don't know where he was when we first pitted, so I can't compare. But we know he was ahead of Porter. No mistake with Porter. He's coming out now. That's D'Osta in the pits. In fact, both Firebirds were in the pits. That's bad for them. That's bad strategy. Engelhardt, well ahead of D'Osta there. Is actually close to Porter. It's getting cloudy, but no rain. Are we catching Rogers? No. I'm kind of shocked because we're pushing our engine and we're attacking with our tyres. Okay, here we go. We are starting to catch him now. A little bit. Can we pull out ahead into our target position? We are in 6th and 7th. 1.3 million in the bag so far. Sabado and Lamb still to pit. So at the minute, we could be 4th and 5th. At the minute, we're actually tied with Silver Racing with one of their drivers to pit. No, Engelhardt. We're taking Lamb. We're taking Rogers even. They're in the pits. Sabado with a repair. We are past Lamb there. With both drivers, we're now top again. By some points, we're having a good race. But Gorg and Mello are off. That's good news for us because they're way below. Their teams don't really matter at the minute. Yeah, they're 5th and 7th, who cares? We're still trying to get past bloody Rogers, man. He's bottom of the league. Yes. Right, conserve your tyres. We're not getting the top 2, so just defend 3rd for now. People behind Porter are still pushing, so Porter will push. So at the minute, we're in a podium looking good for our target of 7th or above. Engelhardt gains on the drivers. We retake top spot. Silver Racing having a bad race so far. Oh, is that Diosta? That's John Sitter. That's fine. Diosta's actually starting to slow down a bit. I think Porter's getting stuck behind Rogers, allowing people to catch him up. That is good news for Engelhardt though, because he can rest his tyres and not be worried about being caught. Porter gets past Rogers, as does John Sitter. 3rd and 4th. If Gorgon Mello will have some car issues, that would be ideal. Porter is catching, so he's going to push, stay ahead a bit. Porter's main job now is to defend. Dios is actually dropping. That's great news for Engelhardt. He's only there though. It's still a tight race, even though we're in 3rd. It's still a tight race for that last podium. The top 2 are off, I think, barring any car issues or any mistakes. I mean, we are starting to catch because we're pushing, but so we've got we can push with Engelhardt with his engine easily. His condition will be fine. I'm going to go down to normal now and conserve because they're conserving. Conserve, please. So it looks like 3rd and 4th is the best we're going to get out of this race. So the guy behind is low on his engine. They're pushing. I think Engelhardt's going to pit this lap. That's 8 laps. In fact, no, he's going to go one more, I think. Evans in with a repair. We don't care about that. It's all about getting 3rd. At the minute, we're actually top. We're 1st. Actually, can Potter go two more laps? No, he can't. He's going to pit now. Actually, you're not going to fill up though. So obviously, attack overtake. Diosta in 7th. Engelhardt now in the pits. We are going to attack with Porter now, who is now going to pit himself. If Porter can slow people down, Engelhardt can catch up again. He can't really push his engine or anything, so he's out. In 18th, but everyone's got a pit. Santa Ana's making a repair. We don't care about that either. He has got clear track though, which is the main thing. Hopefully by these guys pit by the time Engelhardt gets to them. Engelhardt needs to get past a lot of these people. He does. Engelhardt in 14th. Cars up ahead yet to pit. The only two that have got fresh tyres ahead of us are Gorg and Mello, who were ahead of us anyway. So we don't care. So at the minute we are still third. We are still third. We're third and fourth. 16th is the Oster. You're going to go normal for now. You might as well. There's no point. Everyone we're going to overtake as they come out the pits anyway. Oh! The Oster got stuck behind Van Arnen. Yes! Oh, yes! Porter. It cost Porter before, but he's got 2 races now where it's helped him. Oh, yes. 2.6 seconds for now. We can take it easy with the tyres until they catch up. They're fighting with each other anyway. If he wants to pit, that'd be great. The car in front. We're ahead of everyone. Lamb needs to pit at some point, so we're fine there. That's why we're 4th and 5th. Well, 5th and 6th. You need to attack. You're getting caught. I don't know if Porter will hold into his spot though. No, I really don't know. Nick Chua's retired, we don't care about that. He's going to have to go into low, protect his car. Sabado. Oh, yeah, Porter's been overtaken. Hopefully he doesn't retire. 18% should be alright, I think. We are in 3rd. We're on 3rd and 5th. I'm going to start pushing and attacking now. We're 8 seconds off second, so we're not going to get that unless they break down. God does have an issue. Porter's dropping now because he can't push with his engine. Which is a bit unfortunate because that is like 80%. Attack, overtake. Yeah, so Porter's been a bit screwed over by reliability though, which is a bit unfortunate because the engine normally lasts. Sabado one wide. Doesn't matter to us, it's far behind. He's going to run out of tyre wear. But it's too far to get for us to catch up. Saying, oh yeah, 6 seconds with a lap to go. It's Garuda that are going to win the race outright. We're second at the minute. It's Porter that's got to hang on. No, because your car will break. The Oster's got an issue, to be fair, but it's too late. It's going to be fine. Oh, can Porter hang on? I'm not sure he can, you know. He's not going to hang on. Porter drops to 8th in the end. Engelhardt gets a podium. It's 3rd position. We finished 2nd overall. They had a nightmare. Silver Racing, what are you doing? Garuda win the race outright, but they're that far down, it shouldn't matter too much. I mean, even though they only gained 5 points. So go Zampelli. Zampelli finally win a race by the skin of their teeth, though. Engelhardt finishing third. We get to the podium. And we regain top spot. We're getting close to the season. We're still top. It could be that mistake last race on Munich cost us the league. It's getting to that point. Because I lost like 5 points on that. Oh, please don't cost me the league on that. I mean, we're top of the standings without a single win. Vexala, who have got like 3 wins, are like third. Ridiculous. There could be a rule break. There could be a rule break. Yeah, only Santa Ana. Who cares? They must have lost like 2 places. Yeah, they lost 2 places anyway. Octane got the fastest lap. That's fine. It's not Firebird or Silver. So Porter got unlucky with his engine. I don't know why it gave out. It normally doesn't because it was a crucial part. 80% wasn't enough apparently. Engelhardt coming third, plus 17 on his starting position. Porter still went up 4, so that's fine. We get 1.3 million. We make a profit. The first time Levingston Motors make a profit during a race. But I think even more importantly for Engelhardt, he gains 3 points on his rival D'Oster in the Drivers' Championship. Engelhardt, third position again. We finished second, third, and another third. Again, it's actually Sarah Thomas in the Garuda that is now second, but they don't usually perform that well, so that might not last. Engelhardt still has retaken the top spot. 5 races to go. But perhaps more shockingly, Levingston Motors on top again. I like how we're top of the standings and we've not picked up a win. Nor have we ever finished first overall. We've always finished second or worse. It's that spread out. Making the engine spec has messed everybody about. Marketability goes up. We make a profit. Oh, I'm pumped now. Levingston Motors gunning for the title apparently. It's not going to last, I'm telling you. Silver are going to take it. They've got 2 good drivers. But Levingston Motors shocking the European Racing Series. The drivers proving how much money they're worth. Porto in 9th. He's had a good season. He should be like 7th or 8th. If it wasn't for me. So 3rd and 9th. Let's see what he says about this. A podium for your team is a great result. Falco Engelhardt raced supremely. How do you feel? No, we'll do that one because I don't. It's not all Engelhardt. Pit stops were fine. Yeah, we need to swap these out. Tyres. No, is that you? There we go. I think that's best I can do. Front jack, who's it on 0? What's your front jack? It's 12. We'll rest that guy for the next race. Ooh, what 4-star sponsors will we get? Oh, seeing as the vote's right there, I'm going to include it. So, improved parts. The next race is gearbox and front wing. The front wing isn't easy to repair, so... Yeah, that's fine. Qualifying based grids, which makes no sense because there's no qualifier, so I don't care. Everyone's just wasting their votes. Oh, hang on a minute. Qualifying's now involved. I don't care anyway. The thing is, if we qualify, we'll probably finish higher than it. I thought. Oh, I'm an idiot. I can't even put the right tyre on cars. I can't even read the changes properly. So qualify is now enabled. I mean, to be fair, that might hinder us because obviously the stronger cars start the back as well. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see. That's 4-star. That's first place. But it is also the shortest one. We won't get any of these, so we'll just take the upfront payment. Well, that was a lot better. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Some more Let's Play Motorsport Manager with Levingston Motors.